हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमती डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य बीबीडी फाउंडर आचार्य सेवियर ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड शिल प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमती भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर शिल प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नमचार्य शिल हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपिका श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की मथुरापुरी धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की गंगा मैया की यमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी की श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कुंज बिहारी की श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्र मैया की श्री श्री गौर निताय की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga तमाम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिन इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे ओमज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. The meaning of this song is written by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. It's a part of Sharanagati, Bhajan Lalsa, song number 11. Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, Poroye Dase, Trinapekha Atihina. Gurudev, give to this servant just one drop of mercy. I am lower than a blade of grass. Sakala Sahane Baladiya Karo, Nijamane Spruhahina. Give me all help, give me strength. Let me be as you are, without desires or aspirations. Sakale Sammana Kurite Shakati, Dehanatha Jatha Jatha. I offer you all respects, for thus I may have the energy to know you correctly. तबे तो गाइगो हरिनाम सुखे अपराध हबे हत. Then by chanting the holy name in great ecstasy, all my offenses will cease. कबे हेनो कृपा लभिया ये जन कृतार्थ होइबे नाथ. When will such mercy fall to this one who is weak and devoid of intelligence? शक्ति बुद्धि हीना आमी अति दीना for मोरे आत्मसात. Allow me to be with you. योग्यता विचारे किछु नहीं पाई तुम्हारा करुणा सार. If you examine me, you will find no qualities. Your mercy is all that I am made of. Karuna na hoile kandiya kandiya pranana rakhi bhar. If you are not merciful unto me, I can only weep, and I will not be able to maintain my life. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai. So welcome to our evening discussion on the topic of gratitude for receiving Krishna consciousness in student life. It is not just for student life. In all phases of life, we should be grateful. In English, they say, if you are not grateful, you are a great fool. If you are not grateful, GRATEFUL, then you are a great, GREAT, fool, FOOL. Also, it is said by Prabhupada in preface to Nectar of Instruction, advancement in Krishna consciousness depends on the attitude of the follower. So, two attitudes: attitude of gratitude within subtle body and attitude of servitude within the gross body. To the degree we are grateful, to that degree we serve with our body. The children who are grateful to their parents, they serve the parents. But somehow, if that gratitude is not there or is overcome covered over by some other selfish desire, then gratitude is not seen or expressed. Gratitude is called as kritagyata in Sanskrit. Grateful person is called as kritagya. Gya means knower. Krita means done. Mhm. One who knows or remembers what good things were done to him is called as kritagya. He doesn't forget. So many nice things, helps that were given to him. The example of Srimati Kunti Devi, when Pandavas won over Kauravas and they were the emperors, they were about to leave. Krishna was about to leave then for Dwarka because coronation ceremony was done. For the purpose he was there, that purpose was achieved. He had been away from Dwarka, his own city, for a long time. There, his relatives, wives were waiting for him. So Krishna was about to leave, sitting on the chariot. There came Kunti Devi running, and she prays to Krishna, please do not leave. And one of the verses, she wonderfully expresses her gratitude. विशान् महाग्ने पुरुषाददर्शनात् असत्सभाया वनवासकृश्रतः हृदे मृधेनेकमहारथास्त्रतो द्रौण्यस्त्रतश्चास्मि हरे अभिरक्षितः. The last line, Hare Abhirakshitaha, Lord protected. In different situations, she's remembering how Krishna protected. Vishan, when they Bhima was small boy, he was voracious eater. There was Vrukagni, a special Agni. We have Jatragni, normal one only, but he had a very special one, Vrukagni, by which he would feel very hungry. He would eat 10 times more than what others could eat. Taking advantage of this nature of Bhim, Duryodhan, Dushasan, and other Kauravas, they fed him poisonous cake, saying, Bhim, this is cake only for you. Take it in seclusion so that you can take it fully. No need to share with others. Poor fellow, not knowing ill intentions of his brothers, cousin brothers. He just went in seclusion and ate that poisonous cake. And the cake had effect because of which he fell unconscious. That is the time Duryodhan Dushasan they tied him with a rope to a heavy stone, threw him in the river. He went down, 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 down to the bottom of that river. There were many snakes there. They started biting Bhim because he already had poison in his body. The poison from his body was removed by the snakes. Thus, he came to consciousness. He found I am in water and snakes around. He started fighting with those snakes, started killing them. The news went to the king of all those snakes. He came there and then he was very happy with Bhim. You are very powerful. You could fight with snakes. And then also he was coming in the same family of that king of snakes. So then he offered Bhim several beverages and saying that each one of this jar of beverage will give you a lot of strength. So drink as much as you can. This Bhim drank all the earthen pots. Nothing was remaining. So thereby he got the strength of 10,000 elephants. And Kunti Devi says, though Bhim was fed poison, but actually Krishna protected. Rather, vipattau tasya sampatti. Yasmaret. Those who remember the Supreme Lord, for them vipatti, the calamity, becomes sampatti, becomes an asset. So here it was vipatti. He was to die by drinking, by eating that poisonous cake, but rather his strength increased. He got strength of 10,000 years. So Kunti is saying this is by Krishna's grace. Vishan Mahagne, when they were staying in Varnavrat, in the forest, it was told just go for recreation. You are the princes, future kings. Enjoy life. They were sent there without knowing that that place, the palace that was built of, made of lac, an inflammable object, inflammable substance. But Vidurji was there. He sent message in Sanskrit, in code language. And then Yudhishthir, nobody could understand. Yudhishthir understood, oh, this place is dangerous, made up of black, inflammable. Anytime it will be set on fire and will burn alive. Then Vidur only guided them, dug, dig a underground tunnel. Vidur only sent one man also. He came to Yudhishthira and said, I have been sent to by Vidur to dig underground tunnel. So Yudhishthira was politician, so he knew. He wanted to know whether he is really sent by Vidur or he sent by Kauravas. So then he tested him, understood that Vidur only has sent. Then that man, in few days, dug underground tunnel, which was covered with carpet and other things. When it was ready, Pandavas only set the whole uh, palace on fire. They escaped through this underground tunnel, but that lady caretaker with her 5 sons burnt alive in that. And it was thought by all that Pandavas died with Kunti. Afterwards, they revealed their identity. Then everybody was shocked. So Krishna protected in this calamity. Though Vidurji protected, Krishna protects through his devotees. Apparently, Krishna is not involved anywhere here. He's not there around at all. He has not come only to Hastinapur. But through Vidurji, he protected. Vishan Mahagne Purushada Darshana. There were man-eating cannibals, uh, Narabakshi Rakshasas, in the forest. In Ekachakra Dham, where Nityam Prabhu appeared. So there Pandavas were staying, and there was Bakasur there. It was agreed upon by all the villages that every few days they will send one young man with bullock cart filled with foodstuffs for the demon Bakasur. When Kunti and her 5 sons were staying in that Brahman's house, one day she heard crying of that lady, and others also were sobbing. She inquired from that lady, my dear lady, what's the problem? Seems there is some trouble. She said, no, 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 none of your concerns. Don't worry. She said, no, we are guests here. The host's concern, distress is guest distress also. Tell me. Then she revealed how today is the turn of my son, young son, to go there, and this Bakasur will eat him alive. So this is the last day I'm going to see him. Immediately Kunti said, your son is not going, my son Bhim will go. She said, no, 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 how can you send your son? You are our guest, Atiti Devo Bhavo. No question. Don't worry. Let my son die. She said, don't worry. Kunti said, don't think my son Bhim to be ordinary person. You just wait and watch. Anyway, the bullock cart was filled with all the foodstuffs, and Bhim started driving the cart, and so much foodstuff that is great fun for him. So he started eating. By the time he reached forest, he finished almost everything. Last item was it he was eating. And Bakasur was shocked. What nonsense! Are all this bullock cart filled with foodstuff? They are meant for me. This fellow only ate. He became very angry. He attacked on Bhim, but Bhim was in the process of eating that foodstuff. So he caught Bakasur under his arms and he nicely kept eating. Did not allow him to move. And after he finished, then now there is nothing remaining. His feast is over. Then he dealt with this Bakasur and killed him single-handedly. He was very powerful. So there also, Purushada Darshanat. Asas Sabhayam, in the Kuru court, Draupadi was pulled by her hair in very precarious condition by Dushasan. And he started disrobing her. For a woman, her chastity is very important. She cannot appear naked in front of anyone except her husband. And here in the modern world, women love to be naked, as many less clothes as possible. His Holiness Radhan Swami Maharaj, when I was hearing one lecture, he was saying that so many women they expose their bodily parts with the thought that men will become lusty after them and they derive some kind of pleasure in that, but they don't understand so much of negative energy. That lust is the negative energy. It's a contaminating thing, and with that, these women are getting contaminated just by men looking at them with lustful glance. Similarly, great saints, devotees, pure devotees, they look at anyone with mercy, with compassion. That is positive energy, helping positively. So one should not dress less. But anyway, Draupadi was getting disrobed. That time she called out to Krishna, hey Govind, hey Gopijan Vallabh, oh Lord, please protect. Because she had tried herself, she had asked Dhritarashtra's help, who was blind by birth, materially, and blind spiritually also. Did not help. She asked her five powerful husbands. They said, "We are already lost. What can we serve you?" No, Bhishma, nobody could. Then Krishna protected her. Asat Sabaya Vanavasa Krishnata. When they were in the forest also, so many problems came. Durvasa came, and that Akshay Patra, though had provided food for that day, Draupadi also ate, washed the Akshay Patra and kept it upside down. For that day, it would not have produced anything. But Krishna came, Durvasa came with 10,000 disciples. We would give you something. You take bath in Yamuna and come back. But here Draupadi said, today Akshay Patra is not going to produce anything. Yudhishthira Maharaj was wondering now what to do. Durvasa is famous for being hot tempered. He will curse. That time Krishna came and said, Draupadi, my dear sister, I'm very hungry. Give me something. She said, oh, already we're not able to provide to Durvasa. Now you are asking for food. Where is food? Akshay Patra is washed. Krishna said, no, no, just check. There may be something there. Then there was some leafy vegetable. Krishna just took that much and burped and said, I'm satisfied. There, Durvasa and all his 10,000 disciples, their stomachs bulged out. They understood we cannot eat even a little bit. And Yudhishthir sent Bhima under the guidance of Krishna. He went with a big club in his hand and said, Oi, Durvasa Muni, come, Prasad is ready for all of you. Then they were wondering, my God, this Bhim, he eats like anything, and it seems he's going to serve. He will Atmavat Manyate Jagat. He eats a lot, he will feed us a lot. Here we cannot take one grain also. Now run. They ran in opposite direction in the forest. And Bhima shouting, hey, not that direction, here, this side. They ran. So Vanvasa Krishrata. Mrudhe Mrudhe Neka Maharathastrato. And in the battle of Kurukshetra, such powerful warriors were there, Maharathis, like Karna, Duryodhan, Dushasan, Krupacharya, Dronacharya, Ashwatthama. But they could easily win over them. Mrudhe Mrudhe Neka Maharatasuto. Draudnyas Tataschasmi Hare Abhirakshita. And just recently, just some minutes before, Drauni, the son of Dronacharya, Ashwatthama, had released Brahmastra to kill the last descendant of Kuru dynasty, Parikshit, in the womb of Uttara. But Krishna entered the womb and he protected Parikshit. She is giving the list of seven calamities, big calamities in her and her son's lives, in which Krishna protected. So this is how gratitude is expressed. All the good things that were done to us, offered to us, should be remembered. There can be gratitude journal we can fill, some notebook, something in which we can write devotee wise also that this devotee, he gave me Mahaprasad. In fact, he gave what was his Mahaprasad. He had brought and he distributed to everyone, and little bit he had kept for himself, and then he somehow came to know that I am remaining, and he gave all that to me. And I asked, what about you? He said, no, no problem. Something is stuck to my hand, I will take that only. And he gave all Mahaprasad to me. So I'm so grateful to this devotee. Like that, gratitude journal can be maintained. Earlier, we used to write to Radhesham Prabhu once in a month. I remember once I had written 3-4 pages gratitude journal. I used to maintain that. It's very good practice. One should never forget. If you are not Kritagya, you are Kritagna. Kritagna means he doesn't remember the good things that were done to him. He's ungrateful. Gratefulness is not good. In the Christian world, there is a story of one Androcles. He was a slave under one master, but master was really a taskmaster, would make him work hard like anything. Being tired of all this slavery, one day this slave just escaped, went to forest. But the soldiers of that master, the master informed the king that like this. So then king sent the soldiers, find out that slave, catch him and get him back to the kingdom. The soldiers were behind him, he ran for a few days, and he was very tired, not eating anything, not eaten anything. He just collapsed in one place. The soldiers were not there; they were far behind. But he was very tired. He was very hungry. He was wondering what to do. Then nothing in the forest. Then, to his great surprise, from the nearby forest came a loud sound. He was scared. My God, lion is around, it seems. And sure enough, he saw a lion very close by. He was coming towards him only. And he thought, finished. I escaped from the taskmaster. I escaped from the soldiers of the king. But now lion will eat me up. But to his great surprise, he saw the lion was coming towards him, but he was limping. He was coming on three legs, and kind of some problem. So then, when he came very close to Androcles, Androcles found he took his hand, his paw, and he turned around. Then he found there was a thick thorn that had he got inserted, pricked in his paw, and that lion was suffering. That was visible in on his face. Then Androcle understood the whole thing. He just held on to that thorn, and it was deep inside. So he, with all his force, he pulled it out. And when it was pulled out, the lion gave a big roar. It was very painful. But then he was relieved. The thorn is out. Also, Androcles knew some forest herbs and all that. So he got it and nicely applied it to the paw of that lion. And lion was very happy. So then lion and he became good friends. Lion would catch a prey and get it to Androcles, that meat. Androcles was a slave. He would eat meat. So he was maintained nicely. Few days passed by, but then unfortunately the soldiers of the kings were around. They captured him, took him back to the king. King said, "What nonsense! How dare of you to give up the service of your master and escape like this?" Was put in jail, and eventually the punishment was given that he would be fed to the hungry lion. Then, and this is not privately done. This is publicly done in front of all the citizens, so that everybody can see. Not exactly fun, but they can get scared. Nobody should run away like that. So he was tied up in the huge ground, and it was like a pavilion, like we have cricket matches and all. Everybody was protected, and then the gates opened from where the lion was, and a lion came running. Lion is also not fed for many days, so that he will pounce upon the person and eat him. Lion came running, 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 and exactly in front of him he stopped. And then lion embraced him. Androcles also embraced him. Everybody was shocked. What is this? Lion is hungry, he should eat him out. Then the king called for Androcles and asked, "What is that?" He said, "This is the lion whom I had helped in the forest. Somehow it seems soldiers captured him also. So now he is grateful to me because I removed the thorn. He will not eat me up. He found a good friend in me. He will never eat me up." Then the king was very happy. He said, "Okay, you're so amazing that lion also doesn't want to eat you. So we free you." Yeah. Free. So that is gratitude. Even animals express their gratitude, isn't it? You might have heard that story in the childhood that once one lion was caught in a trap, in a net, and there was a this what do you call mouse also. Mouse was scared that I will be eaten up by lion. Lion said, "No, no, no. Rather, you have sharp teeth. Please cut the network, this net, and I will be grateful to you. I will also help you." So then the mouse did it, and then lion was very grateful. And then what happens afterwards? That rat was in some trouble. Hmm. 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 Ah, okay. So another animal attacked rat. So that time lion finished off that animal. Thus, we see that how one should be if one is grateful and one helps person in the need. A friend in need is friend indeed. Then we also will get help. On the contrary, you know the another story that rat was chased by cat. He was scared. Then he went to the sage and said, "Please make me a rat. Let me be a cat." Sage said, "That won't solve your problem." He, "No, no, no, no. It will. And may you be a cat. He became cat. He started chasing after rats. After some time, bah, 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 dog came. He was scared. He ran to Sage. Sage, please make me a dog. Sage, that will not solve problem. No, 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 please. Okay, may you be a dog. He became a dog. He was very happy. He started chasing after cats. But then suddenly lion came. He was scared. He went running to Sage, please make me a lion. Okay, may you be a lion. As he became lion, and he started saying, "Ma prasade govinde." Said, what does that mean? Said, I will eat you up, my dear sage. So, "Acha, I made you a lion and you want to eat me up. Punar mushtika bhava. May you become a rat again." So those who are not grateful rather try to attack those very people who assisted them, helped them, uh, promoted them up the ladder. So then they are again reduced to rat size, rat life. One should be grateful. But unfortunately in Kali Yuga, there is a curse of forgetfulness. Kritagya, one who remembers the good things done to him. But we forget. Our knowledge gets covered over because of some strong sense gratificatory desire. A man may be grateful to his parents, but once he gets married to a woman who is not cultured, she says, what is this nonsense? Why are you keeping these old parents here? You take them out of here or else I'm leaving. No, 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 no. What should I do there? They raised me from childhood. What is that? That is the duty of all parents anyway. Send them to old age home. Then he very faithfully follows his wife and sends his parents to old age home. So this is a sad story. People are not grateful. And even if they are grateful, their gratitude gets covered over because of the womanly attraction. The moment woman comes in person's life, married, he gets married. I've seen so many terrible fights. And grown-up sons, one family I know, in which the man had four grown-up sons, all graduates, working in Bombay, nicely earning, having their own flats in Bombay, and old father, their mother was dead, but the old father is a burden for them. So they had they were staying, okay, well, for some months with you, some months with you, some months like that. But then afterwards, they felt this is too much. They sent the father to old age home with monthly 2,000 rupees. They were sharing 500 each, something like that. He was getting food there, but he was so pathetic, crying there. Old man, having young grown-up sons, all married, staying with their sons in flats. He was crying, crying. The old age home authorities reported to these sons. The father is throughout the day crying more or less. Do something about it. So then the sons understood that father was addicted to smoking also, BD. But then money is not there enough, so he would smoke little bit BD, then he would put it off. After some hours, again he would put it like that. So then they brought the father home. Then again, father cannot be with one son. So 3 days, 3 months with you, 3 months with you, 3 months with you, like that. Poor fellow eventually died also. So this is what happens in the world. People are not grateful. There was Nawab Hussain Shah, another one in Bengal. These Muslims, they would attack their own friend or relative who was the king. The minister who was a Muslim would attack the king only, and he would overthrow the government. He would himself become the king. So like that, one person became the king. He got married to his Begum, and Begum and all in his romantic affair, she found that there were scars on his back. And she said, my dear husband, what is this on your back? He said, in my childhood, I was under one great devotee of the Lord, Subuddhi Rai. He was my master, and I was his servant. But because I was naughty, I have committed some blunders. So once Subuddhi Rai beat me severely, and these are the marks of that. Immediately, wife said, what nonsense of that person. Kill him immediately. Now he's king, he can do that. He said, no, 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 my dear Begum. Don't misunderstand. He was like my father. He treated me like his son. And I was at fault. So he bet me. She said, nothing doing. If you are going to follow my request, then only. Otherwise, I'm leaving. He said, no, 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 okay. But see, I'm very grateful to him. He helped me. He raised me. like his son only. Okay, he bet me. So why not just give him another punishment? Maybe we'll make him Muslim. Then he will be rejected by all the Hindu people. She said, okay, that is very good. So then that time it was very easy to convert anyone. You just take water which is used by Muslim and sprinkle on any Hindu. Now he is Muslim. He lost his caste. So Subudhi Rai lost his caste, and that was a heavy punishment. Then Subudhi Rai went to Brahmins, please, how can I become Hindu again? They said, no way. You have to die and take next body. Then next body you can be Hindu. Then he went to another Brahmin. So he said, oh, there is atonement in the scriptures. I said, what? Tell me what it is. You have to drink hot molten ghee. 1 liter you drink. Then you will be purified because ghee is very purifying. So then you can become Hindu again. And he was wondering, hey, hot molten ghee, if I drink, I'll die on the spot. This is Hindu Brahmins telling different scriptures. So then ultimately Subudhira went to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, what nonsense? You are not this body, you are spirit soul. You just chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And that's it. Forget about becoming Hindu, you'll become pure devotee of the Lord. And go to Vrindavan, stay there. Anybody comes from Bengal to Vrindavan, serve them, take them to the tour of 12 forests, Belvan, Bandirvan, Badravan, Lohavan, Mahavan, Madhuvan, Talvan, Kumudvan, Bahulavan, Kamyavan, Khadirvan, Vrindavan. 12 forests. 5 on the eastern bank of Yamuna and 7 on the western bank of Yamuna. Also, Bengalis like to eat rice, but in Vrindavan, Uttar Pradesh, only chapatis, rotis. So by eating rotis, they have stomach problem. So you give them oil massage to their feet and uh, give them rice like that. So he would do that service. So we can see how people become ungrateful. There was one Mr. Ram, born in a village. Then eventually he grew up, and in villages, people have nicknames. So he would be addressed as Ramu by most of his relatives, friends. So this Ramu or Ram, after studying very nicely, he studied very nicely. He became a graduate. For a good job, he came to city. He was going here, there, everywhere, but nobody was offering him job. He was quite frustrated. But last opportunity, one place, he was accepted on the lower level of that company, and he was very happy. He started going for the job daily very faithfully. Seeing his honesty, he was quickly promoted to higher and higher levels. Then eventually he was made one of the managers of the company. Seeing this, all the employees, they became very envious. What nonsense! Are Kalka Chopra, and he becomes one of the managers. Something we have to do to pull him down. So one day they went to the boss, 4 or 5 of them, and said, "Boss, this Mr. Ram." So he said, "Yeah." Boss said, "Yeah, he's very wonderful, very honest. I like him very much. But boss, there is some dark side of his life that you don't know." Dark side? What happened? In the afternoon, during lunch break, all of us are taking food in the lunch in the canteen. So Mr. Ram quickly takes his tiffin and then he runs to his cabin. Then he latches the cabin from inside and nobody knows what he does for remaining 20-25 years. Then the boss said, "What do you mean?" Then the employee said, "That means he has stolen a lot of property of the company, which there is inside, there is a bureau. He has kept those things there, and the key of that bureau is only with him. Nobody has access to it." So then he said, "What should do? What should I do?" So tomorrow in the lunch break, you can catch him red-handed. We will be in the canteen. You can. He said, "Okay." So then next day, when they all were taking food, Mr. Ram took quickly 10 minutes. He ran to his cabin and then he closed the door. And immediately the boss went and he knocked the door. Mr. Ram, open the door. Mr. Ram. He was shocked. He opened the door and said, "Sir, how come you are here?" "Mr. Ram, what were you doing?" "No, no, nothing, sir." "No, tell me what were you doing. By the way, what is there in that bureau? Open it." And "No, no, nothing, sir." So he opened the door and he found there was a shirt there, old shirt. So then boss immediately took it and checked the pocket. It was empty only. Then there was trouser also there. That also old trouser. So he took and he put hand in the trousers pockets and all that. But it was all empty. Then he said, Mr. Ram, what is this in this huge bureau? You have only these two things. It was trunk was there and inside that. What is this? Then he said, Sir, you remember the first time I came to your company? I had been to many companies trying for a job. Nowhere I got a job. But in your company, I had come in this same dress only. And you very mercifully gave me job and I was very grateful. And I have been serving here by your grace. I have been promoted to higher levels as one of the managers even. But I don't want to forget what I was into, in which condition of life I had come in this place. Now from rags to riches, I don't want to forget my that position of rags. That's why I had preserved this shirt pant. And every day in the afternoon, I would open this and see, uh, feeling grateful that I was elevated by your grace. But actually, I was suffering so much early. Then immediately the boss was very happy. Said, Mr. Ram, you're so wonderful. I have one proposal. You please don't say no to that. Promise that you will say yes. So, sir, when I said no ever, I'm very grateful to you. I cannot deny. Whatever you say, I'm ever ready. He said, today onwards, you are the business partner with me in this business. I said, sir, what are you saying? He said, yes. I'm very happy with your honesty. So you can see gratitude rewards. We hear the story of the son of maid servant in Srimad Bhagavatam first canto. Narad Muni in his previous life, he got association of four Bhakti Vedantis in Chaturmas period. He served them along with his mother, heard from them. Once he took even remnants from them. They left after 4 months, guiding him uh, as to how to lead life. Very soon, his mother was bitten up by a snake. She died. He performed the final rites by putting her body in the hut. But he did not have money for firewood, etc. He burned the hut only. Final rites were done. He went to north, crossing many villages, towns, metropolitan cities, mines, forests. He reached one huge people tree he sat below and he was meditating on the Lord the way the Bhaktivedantis had guided him. One point of time he even saw the form of Lord in his heart. He was very happy, but soon the form uh, got vanished. And he tried to sit in the same posture, but nothing happened. He opened his eyes in disturbed condition. That time there was unembodied sound, which said, "Oh my dear boy, you are not yet pure of your contaminations. So continue with your devotional practice. And in the next life, you will be fortunate enough to have darshan of the Lord at will. Anytime you want, you'll be able to have it. Just continue." And then the sound stopped. Nobody was visible ever, but sound was heard. And sound stopped. Then Bhagavatam says that that boy bowed down to that direction, to that great personality who gave him that assurance that next lifetime he would have that fortune. So he bowed down to the unembodied sound of the Lord. So we should also bow down to Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Bow down not by sleeping, not called a bow down. That is called as dozing off. But very grateful that holy name has come in my life as is purifying my heart. One should be very grateful. Similarly, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam sound is purifying us. We should be very grateful. Every day morning we should hear Srimad Bhagavatam class, expressing our gratitude. Oh, thank you, Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna only. Madaika Bandho, Mat Sangin, Mad Guru, Mad Mahadhana, like was Sanatana Goswami prayed. Similarly, the personalists, they are very grateful to their Lord because Lord says, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, Yome Bhaktya Prayachati, Tadam Bhakti Upratam Ashnami Prata. If one offers me with love and devotion a fruit, flower, leaf, or water, I accept it. So personalists offer Lord with gratitude all this bhoga. They cook wonderfully. That because of the Lord we are getting such wonderful foodstuffs. So express our gratitude. So Lord is also grateful. He gives His mercy, and personalists relish it like anything. Impersonalists remain hungry, starving, because their Lord has no hands, no legs, no eyes, no mouth, no tongue, no teeth. So there is nothing to feed the Lord. So there is no happiness in their life. Only in the name there is Anand. Brahmanand, Prakashanand, this Anand, that Anand. Only in the name. In life there is no Anand. So there is no prasad. And we have so much rice dal, sabji chapati, puri, pakoda, malpua, shrikhand, jalebi, rasgulla, rasmalai. Simply wonderful. Pasta, pista, mista, musta, gutta, shusta. Everything is there. Isn't it? We relish it. Anand Bazar. Name only is Anand Bazar. Anand. Money goes, but so much bliss comes. So less money gone, more Anand. So Anand Bazar. It's not money Bazar. Less money gone, more Anand purchased and eaten. So Anand Bazar. So Krishna says, Eko Bahunam Yo Vidadhati Kaman. Krishna manifests himself. He is alone. Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam. He is eternal being, but among many eternals, he is supremely eternal. And among all conscious beings, he is supremely conscious. We are only Kshetragya of our body, we are aware. But Lord is aware of all the bodies. Eko Bahunam Yo Vidadhati Kaman. He maintains all others. So gratitude should be expressed for Lord who gives us free food, free sunlight, free water, free air. Everything is free and so pure. Actually, during Mahaprasad prayer, we say Krishna Bodo Dvayamoy is very merciful. In Bhagavatam, third canto, Lord Kapila is describing the child in the womb of the mother is also grateful to the Lord for his consciousness getting awakened somewhere in the sometime, maybe in the seventh month or whatever. He gets conscious. Till then, he's present. He's conscious in one sense, but not eh, like we are conscious. But at some time, he becomes conscious. So he expresses his gratitude to the Lord. Whatever is the perception of the Lord, if he was impersonalist in the previous life, that child, he expresses gratitude to impersonal Brahman. If he was Paramatmavadi, a yogi, he expresses gratitude to Paramatma. And if he was a devotee, he expresses gratitude to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Daksha was very envious of his son-in-law, Shiva. Then he insulted Shiva. Second sacrifice he performed, in that he did not invite even Shiva. Sati went, but found there were nothing was kept for Shiva, no offering. She became very angry. She wore saffron sari, and with the fire produced from her yogic powers, she burnt herself. That enraged Shiva and his followers. They became very angry. Ultimately, they cut off the head of Daksha and threw it in the sacrificial fire. Poor fellow, all the demigods begged forgiveness from Shiva. So then a goat's head was replaced, his head. So, so Daksha, poor Daksha, such a nice, beautiful body of a Brahmin with a goat's head, long ears. Every time going in front of mirror and how what to decorate there. Human face is gone. The poor fellow. So that time he expresses his gratitude to Lord Shiva that you are so merciful. Bhutanath indeed. You could have killed me, but you maintained me. You kept me alive. So he also expresses his gratitude. This gratitude is the quality of Brahmanas and Vaishnavas. It's a quality in the mode of goodness. Those who are passionate, those who have their own ambitions and driven by those ambitions, they forget what help was given to them by many others. They just go ahead. In Bhagavatam, Gopi is also saying that Krishna, you are very ungrateful. You enjoyed us and you just left us because you found, okay, now I enjoyed, now let's go for new girls, like that. And they give several examples. The students, after their education is over, they just go for so called higher education or job and they never come back to college or school to express gratitude to teachers, isn't it? Then the birds, they make nests on the trees and they lay eggs. When the eggs hatch up and then the baby birds fly, then these parents also leave. They just leave that tree like that. So many such examples. The woodcutter may take every bit of the wood from that tree. Afterwards, nothing is remaining. He just doesn't come back to that tree at all. Like that, several examples are there. People are basically very ungrateful because they are in the passion and ignorance. In Kali Yuga, this will be more so. because it's an age of passion and ignorance, age of quarrel and hypocrisy. Gratitude won't be there with most of the people. Only few Brahmin type people and Vaishnavas, they will have gratitude. Brahmacharis in the olden days, they would study from the age of 5 to 15, 20, 25. Then they would feel grateful. They no fees were taken. Every year, 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakhs rupees, nothing. Free education, start to end. Free boarding, lodging, hostel, accommodation, everything free. Prasadam. Out of their gratitude, after education is over, they would give something called Guru Dakshina, expression of their gratitude to their spiritual master. And the spiritual master would be very grateful. Whatever he got, he would be accepting. There was one man, he saw a drowning child. Nobody could rescue that child, but this man was somewhat expert. He jumped him and he brought that child out. He had drunken a lot of water. He pressed and the water was taken out. Resurrection was done and all that. So the child survived. The parents were so happy. The news came in newspaper and so many people were appreciating him all over the city. Wow, he saved the child. But if you see, God gives so much air to us and all that, and nobody expresses gratitude to God in any newspaper. Brajavasis were very grateful to Krishna after 7 days of and nights of lifting Govardhan hill on the little finger of his left hand. So much he did for them. As the rain stopped, then all of them were told by Krishna, vacate this place. Krishna came out, he kept it down. Then cows came, peacocks came, the cowherd men came, women came. They all blessed Krishna. They were very grateful to Krishna that you protected us. Had it not been for you, we would have drowned in this devastating rains. Krishna also, in general, is grateful to Brajavasis, to Yashodamai, and to the gopis, and to Nanda Maharaj. He agreed to be Arjun's charioteer, Parthasarthi, because Arjun's devotion was so obliging to Krishna. Krishna is also grateful. Disciple is grateful to Guru. Like a blind man, with the help of doctor restores his vision. Operation is done, he is given Netradan, eyes are donated, and he is able to see the world from childhood he never saw. Similarly, disciple feels, I was born in the darkest of ignorance and never knew what life is all about. But spiritual master opened my eyes. Chakshurunmilitamena, with the torchlight of knowledge, Gyananjana Shalake. I'm very grateful to this spiritual master. And चक्षुदान दिलो जई जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाश. Narottam Das Thakur says. The disciple is very grateful. Devoti also, as a disciple, approaches her own son, Lord Kapila, and she says, "Tasya tvam tamasondasya dushparasya dyaparagam satchakshur janmanamante labdham me tad anugrahat." Tasya tvam tamasondasya. Similar, I was born in the darkest of ignorance. Dushparasya paragam. And this ocean of nescience, darkness, is very difficult to cross. Satchakshur janmana mante. But after many lifetimes, one gets satchakshu. These are asatchaktu. Charma chakshu is asatchakshu. You see only temporary things of this world. But satchakshu, eternal eyes, kind of. With that, we see eternal things. Satchakshur janmana mante labdham me tat anugrahat. Oh, my dear spiritual master, I have achieved it by your grace. Mother Devoti is expressing her gratitude to her son, whom she accepted as her spiritual master. Uddhav was grateful at the end of Uddhav Gita. In 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, you'll hear several chapters. In Bhagavad Gita, we have 700 verses spoken to Arjun, preliminary knowledge of Atma Tattva, Bhagavad Tattva also. But in Uddhav Gita, more than 1000, maybe around 1200 verses spoken by Krishna on very high level to Uddhav. So that is famous as Uddhav Gita. Uddhav, at the end of it all, he expresses gratitude. When Rupa Goswami went to Puri Dham and he had been writing Lalita Madhav, Vidagdha Madhav, two dramas, in particular one verse when that was read by devotees, they were stunned. They expressed their gratitude to Rupa Goswami. That is such an amazing glorification of the holy name of the Lord. Tunde ताण्डविनीरतिं वितनुते तुण्डावली लब्धये कर्णक्रोडकदम्बिनी घटयते कर्णर्बुद्धेभ्यः स्पृहाम् चेतप्राङ्गणसङ्गिनी विजयते सर्वेन्द्रियाणां कृतिम् नो जाने जनितो कियद्भिरमृतै कृष्णेति वर्णद्वै. Only two syllables, Krishna. When I chant, I feel why I should have only one mouth? Why not have hundreds of mouths? And when that same sound, Krishna, enters in my ears, I feel why only 2 years? Why not crores of years? When the holy name through the ear holes enters in the courtyard of my heart, it makes all the senses numb and it starts dancing in the courtyard of my heart. I don't know how much nectar is there in the just two syllables. Krishna. When devotees heard this amazing glorification, Haridas Thakur Namacharya, he heard it, he jumped in the sky. Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol. I have heard glories of holy name in so many Vedic literatures, but nothing comes closer to this one. This is out of the world. Rupa Goswami is supremely blessed. He is empowered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Similarly, Swarup Damodar Goswami, Ramananda Rai, all the devotees appreciated. What a composition. And Ramananda Rai asked him, Kaha Ishtadevera Varnan. Please tell who is your Ishtadev. This is Nandi Shlok, introductory sloka. But tell your Ishtadev also. Then he says, Anarpita charim chirat karunayavatirna kalau sammarpayitumunata ujjvala rasam swabhakti shriyam haripurata sundara dyuti kadam basandi pitaha sadarudaya kandare spurato vaha sachinandanaha. So in the Ishtadev, he sings Sachinandan is only my Ishtadev, the son of Sachi, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu feels embarrassed. So he says, Anarpita charim chirat, that which was not offered for many ages. Satyayug, Tretayug, Dwapar several times they came and went, but it was not offered. Unnata Ujjvala Rasam, topmost rasa, that is Madhurya Ras. So Bhakti Shriyam, how to practice Bhakti. That was offered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. May that Gaura Simha, the lion in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, enter in the cave of your heart and roar loudly. Simha makes Simha Garjana. Like that, let him roar loudly in the cave of my heart. And all the devotees said Hari Bol. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was embarrassed because it was his own glorification was done through that verse. One of the 64 qualities of Krishna, Krishna has 64 qualities. Like Brahma has 50, Shiva has 55, Vishnu Tattva have 60. Krishna has 4 extra. Bhakta Madhuri, Rupa Madhuri and Lila Madhuri. So one of the 64 qualities of Krishna is that he is grateful. And Prabhupada defines in the Nectar of Devotion, any person who is conscious of his friend's beneficent activities and never forgets his service is called as grateful. Two examples Prabhupada gives, one of Draupadi. When Draupadi was getting disrobed and she loudly called out, Krishna, hey Govind, hey Gopijan Vallabh. That sound reached Dwarka in the ears of Krishna, and Krishna felt grateful. Somebody is calling me. And Draupadi called, Hey Krishna, that made him grateful. Hey Govind made him more grateful. Hey Gopijan Vallabh, all the more grateful. Every time she was calling there in Kurukshetra, sorry, in Hastinapur, here Krishna's gratitude towards her was ever increasing. Prabhupada says she was calling, she just that particular time she called. Now devotees who daily call out, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. How much more Krishna must be feeling ever increasing gratitude in Golok Vrindavan every time we call out. So know that Krishna is hearing you and his gratitude towards you is increasing. Another example he gives of that of Jambavan. Jambavan fought to the best of his ability, though he was old in Ram's pastime. He did his best, but he was old. But Ram felt that I did not reciprocate properly with Jamba. Next time when he came as Krishna, he accepted his daughter, Jambavati, as his own wife and gave the fortune of having Krishna as his son-in-law, almost as good as son. So, thus, Krishna is very grateful. When Lord Nasingdev came in front of Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj had the fortune of having eye to eye darshan of Narsimha. But what does he pray? Evam janam nipatitam prabhava hikope kamabhikama manuya prapatan prasangat कृत्वात्मसासुर रशिना भगवान गृहीता soham katham nu visrje tava bhritya sevam. So he said, I was fallen in the deep dark well of this material world, and I was surrounded by materialistic people. My material desires were always increasing. That time your pure devotee Narad Muni came and protected me, rescued me from this dark well. How can I forget the service rendered by my spiritual master, Narad Muni? I just can't. So I want to serve him in reciprocation. The Lord is in front of him, he is remembering his spiritual master, expressing his gratitude. And that is a devotee. So we should also be grateful like that. Knowledge has five components. How to know how much knowledge one has? So one is intelligence. Second is gratefulness. This is a component of knowledge. If you have knowledge, you need to be grateful. If you are not grateful, you are not knowledgeable. So now we can see the students who study in the schools and colleges. They are not grateful to their teachers. Once they pass out, they are dreaming of going to London, America, settling there, and never coming back and expressing gratitude to their teachers. So that shows that they have not gained knowledge. They got ignorance only in the schools and colleges. So intelligence, gratefulness, power of understanding according to time, place, and circumstances. Hmm? This is third factor revealing knowledge. Power of understanding. Fourth is perfect knowledge of everything. This is fourth component. And fifth is knowledge of the self, Atma Tattva should be known. Perfect knowledge of everything. This is there in the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Only fools are ungrateful to their benefactors. So those who have helped us, we should be grateful to them. But fools are not grateful. Once one man had to go for some important interview somewhere. Unfortunately, when he came out of the house, he found his shoes were lost. Somebody had stolen them. He was so angry. What nonsense! I'm late for that meeting, and somebody else. He was very angry. He wanted to beat everyone. But then, as he came out on the road, he thought on the way I will purchase the shoes. But as he came out, he found one beggar there without legs. He was on the crutches and he was going like this. And then the man became sober. "Hey, at least my legs are there. Chappal is not there, no problem. Legs are very important." So he became calm. So knowledge, he expressed his gratitude to God. Otherwise, earlier he was very angry. Rukmini Devi was grateful to the Brahmin whom she had sent to Dwarka with her love letter, revealing her desire to become a maid servant of Krishna, and informed Rukmini, yes, my dear Rukmini Devi, I have informed Krishna and Krishna has come personally. Tomorrow, as per your indications, he will come and kidnap you. So be happy. She was so grateful to that Brahmin, and she was wondering what to give for the news. He gifted her Krishna. So if somebody gives you Krishna, what will you give in gift? There's nothing higher than Krishna. So she could not think of anything except paying obeisance to the Brahmin. She bowed down, Panchang Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhesha kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Now if Lakshmi Devi bounds down to Brahmin, how much opulence he will get? There is no calculation of that. He got everything in one sense. So Rukmini was also grateful. Srila Prabhupada was so grateful to his early disciples. Once in the meeting, Prabhupada said, we have reached to many parts of the world, but yet Japan is untouched. The capital is Tokyo. Somebody needs to go and preach in Tokyo. Who will go? All are scared. Nobody is raising hand. Prabhupada said, we need to go to Japan. Who will go to Tokyo? All silent. Then one disciple said, Prabhupada, Maya is very strong. They are very advanced technologically. And it's very difficult. Prabhupada said, that may be, but still, somebody needs to go. Then Sudama Maharaj raised hand. Maharaj, Prabhupada, I can go and try, but I am fearful. I may fall down. Prabhupada said, don't worry. Even if you fall down, no problem. Go ahead. So he went, he preached, he opened the center, but he fell down like that. But he returned afterwards, it says. So Prabhupada was very grateful. Prabhupada, it seems to him only Prabhupada said, don't worry, even if you fall down, I will come at the last moment of your life. I'll personally take you back to garden. So he fell down, he came back again afterwards, he again fell down. But afterwards, Prabhupada left body. Some years later, he was detected with cancer, and doctors told him 6 months last. That's it. Then you'll die. So last 6 months. So then he came to one ISKCON temple, joined there. He was bedridden only. Some devotee was appointed to take care of him. Days, months passed by. After 6 months, he was lying on the bed. Suddenly he got up, sat up on the bed and said, Prabhupada, you came? He died. He did not say, Gauranga, you came, Radharani, you came. Prabhupada, you came? And Prabhupada came because he helped Prabhupada to open temple in Tokyo, Japan. So Prabhupada had promised, I'll personally come and take you. And Prabhupada came. Towards the end, when Prabhupada was bedridden in Vrindavan Dham, so one day he was hardly eating, just a little bit charanamrit and fruit juice, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj, as the personal servant was providing. That's it. No solid food for 27 plus days. The Prabhupada one day took out gold ring from his finger. Somebody had gifted him and gave to personal servant, said give it to George Harrison and tell him I'm very grateful for all the help that he gave to ISKCON. George Harrison for publishing Krishna book gave $19,000. $19,000 now also a big amount, and this is before 1977. So in today's language, you can say it is more than 50,000, $70,000. Very big amount. Plus he gave his that Bhaktivedanta manor, that was his property. So Prabhupada was very pleased. So that milk drinking brahmachari was very grateful to Srivas Thakur. He would come again and again, please, oh Srivas, let me be in. I want to see these nocturnal kirtans of Mahaprabhu. They're very sweet, I heard. Never saw. But Srivas said, no, only pure devotees are allowed, only confidential associate. He said, no, once you can just hide me somewhere, I will not come in front. Then Srivas felt, Are, he's such a nice, pure brahmachari, drinks only milk, doesn't eat solid food. Told him, hide there, never come out. So Mahaprabhu started dancing in the evening. As he was dancing, he stopped the kirtan and said, I'm not feeling ecstasy. Is there someone here who is not supposed to be here? Shiva said, Oh Lord, there are no Mayavadis here. There are no atheists here. Hmm? But there is one simple brahmachari who only drinks milk. Hmm? So he is there. Mahaprabhu said, Get him out of here, come here. So then Srivas went and told him, Come out. And he was leaving that place. Mahaprabhu said, What do you think? Just by drinking milk, you can get Krishna? That is not the way. You need to have bhakti. You are not fit. Get out of here. So he was leaving, but he was very grateful that Mahaprabhu is Sarvagya in one sense. He allowed me to be here for a short while. And I'm grateful to Srivas also. He also took the risk of allowing me to be here. And with all that gratitude, he went out. But Mahaprabhu, knowing him, that he is expressing gratitude, Mahaprabhu told, Get him in. And then he was brought in, and Mahaprabhu gave his mercy. So you can see anybody is grateful, he is very much rewarded. In English, they say the attitude of gratitude decides one's altitude. Altitude means height. How high you are in your Krishna consciousness or in your advancement in Krishna consciousness is seen through your attitude, and especially attitude of gratitude. That's why one should be very grateful. We should be grateful for the prasadam that we get, for the knowledge we are getting, the bhakti we are getting. This is topmost. Bhakti yoga, bhakti yoga, bhakti yoga dhan, bhakti yai Krishna nama smarana krandan. Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur says in Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat that 3 times, like Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Eva Kevalam. Bhakti yoga, bhakti yoga, bhakti yoga dhan. This is supreme wealth. And what is that? Bhakti yoga, bhakti yai Krishna nam, chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Then higher than that, Bhakti Krishna Nam, Krishna Smaran, remembering Radha Krishna. When we are chanting Hare means Radharani, Krishna and Ram means Krishna. So remembering them. And highest is Krishna Krandan, crying for Krishna. Till Govind Swami Maharaj opened temple, ISKCON temple in Bhubaneswar and said, I have opened a crying school. We teach how to cry for Krishna. The temple is nothing but school. And we teach how to cry like that. So we should be very grateful that we have. And the gratitude should be expressed by using simple word in English called thank you. Thank you. One loaded thank you is far better than any other gifts in one sense. Thank you, please, sorry. These are very simple words in English, but they convey a lot. Thank you expresses gratitude. Please expresses our need, our dependency, and sorry that our what do you call feeling sad, bad for the mistake committed. So we should use these words frequently, particularly thank you to express our gratitude. Then the Lord will be very pleased because attitude is proper. Advancement depends on the attitude only. So we should have gratitude for receiving Krishna consciousness in student life. So you are all very fortunate. As such, we should have begun bhakti at the age of 5 only. Kaumara acharit pragyo bhagwan dharman bhagavatan durlabham manusham janmo tadapi adruvam artadam. Prahlad Maharaj recommends one should start bhakti at the age of 5 years of age, but he began at -5 months. Because he was in the womb of his mother when he heard the teachings of Bhagavad Dharma, as told by Narad Muni to his mother Kayadu in Badrikashram. But anyway, we are also fortunate. Generally in India, people say after you retire, after age of 60, then you should take to God consciousness. But though we never came to Burla or Sambalpur to become devotees of Krishna, but here devotees met us and they awarded us bhakti. How much we are miserable in the mess. Everything was in mess. Food was so bad and the authorities there were all the more worse. But now we are getting wonderful prasad. Sin free and mercy of the Lord. His saliva is mixed. With every morsel that we take, we are getting purified. He says, यज्ञशिष्टा संतो मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषै मुञ्जते तु अगम पापा ये पचन्ति आत्मकारणात्. That food which is not offered in sacrifice first to Lord Vishnu, that's very sinful. With every morsel you eat, your sin is increasing. It may be vegetarian food, but the sin is increasing because the vegetables are cut in order to make sabji and all that. So it's sinful. But prasadam, after offering to Krishna, Krishna removes all the sin and also offers his mercy in that. That's why it becomes famous by the name prasad, mercy. So we are getting so much prasad. And devotees are wonderful, such wonderful swan-like devotees. I don't know, in your hostel, ragging goes on some degree? Huh? In case, how many of you experience of some ragging? I have in my 11th class also, I was ragged in the hostel and first year of engineering also. So we have good experience of what ragging means. The seniors, their namesake seniors, they are senior rascals, and they what kind of nonsense they do. Anyway, so our seniors here in Bhakti, they are so humble. They address us as Prabhu, and they are ready to help us, serve us. They apply tilak to us, apply dhoti kurta. If you remember Sankalpa, they make hot water ready for us. Isn't it? Sankalpa is generally in the winter, it's cold, and we don't have such mass heating geysers and all that. So they make the gas on and put huge pots in that water and they boil so much water and give you bucketful after bucketful of water. They wake us up. Mhm. They put dhoti, kurta. Only thing they don't do is they don't chant on your behalf. They tell you to chant. But everything else, they are literally spoon feeding. How many of you feel, yeah, it is so? Isn't it? So much they do. So how much grateful we should be. And not that we were mad after Krishna. We were mad after Prasada. So much help is given to us. We don't deserve it in one sense at so early in one's life. As such, we are late only according to spiritual consideration, but at least according to our, we can see so many of our relatives and other People say, hey, पागल हो गए क्या जवानी में भक्ति. When you become old, when there is nothing, no strength in the body, no eye vision in the eyes, no hearing ability in the ears, and no teeth in the mouth, then you should start bhakti and you should chant. Ale kutna, 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 ale yam, yam, ale. Because there are no teeth in the stomach, in the mouth. So pronunciation is not exactly the same. In Marathi, this joke is more appealing in case you know. It means Ale Kutna. You can say Hare Krishna, you cannot say Ale Kutna. From where they came. Ale Kutna, 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 Ale. From where have they come? Who? Ale Yam, 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 Ale, Ale. Yam Dutas have come. Yamraj has come. And from where has he come? So that is the meaning of this uh, distorted Hare Krishna mantra. Teethless Hare Krishna mantra. So we should be grateful to devotees and we should express our gratitude by serving them, by assisting them, especially in the preaching mission. They don't have their own mission. Their only mission is to assist Srila Prabhupada in his mission of assisting his spiritual master. So we should assist such devotees. What we have to do? Simple. Do little follow, go to college, my hostel, give the boys prasad, chant one round with them, study Prabhupada books with them for 15-20 minutes. They have some question answer. If you don't know the answer, tell them I'll ask my senior in the voice and tell you tomorrow. That is fine. Give them some prasad. Invite them for weekly program. It's simple. And this is good enough. Also, we can render services here in the voice. Vessel washing, temple hall cleaning, wind up after the prasadam, subji purchase in general, plumbing work, gas is over, cylinder is over, get a new cylinder. Simple things which we might have done in the household earlier in our childhood. Similar way. That will be so helpful. And Krishna will bless us. And you are grateful. If we are not grateful, we are a great fool. So we should not become murk, mahamurk, by not being grateful. We should just assist. Prabhupada said, if you feel gratitude towards me, then do what I offered you, offer it to the whole world. That means give Krishna consciousness to others. Okay, any question? Yes. Hare Krishna. Thank you, he's using. Because actually what happened now, sometimes we our artists try to express our gratitude, but mind sometimes hesitate or feel of heart if I express them. Then nowadays we can just text them, normal text or WhatsApp message or email. We have also have, I don't know, here we have gratitude board, I think what they call appreciation board, or at least some part of the notice board is dedicated for appreciating devotees. Here, is it here? Yeah, you have. And they have some extra papers there. Anybody can take out one paper and write, Dear Suraj Prabhu, I'm very grateful to you for that day. Hare Krishna, whatever, dash, dash, dash. Something you have to describe how, he sacrificed something. So that way also you can write down to that senior or to the other devotee. Nowadays we have so many other ways of communication also. So we may use any one of them. Yes. Most of my communication with other devotees is non-verbal communication. Hardly anyone calls me. If you see my mobile, almost no one calls me. And I also don't call anyone. Very rarely some people call me. No brahmachari calls me. No congregation calls me. Almost no matajis. No one. No seniors. No equals. No younger devotees. And if you see my SMS and all, there are so many. So many people send me SMS. I have taught them non-verbal communication. So they send me text message, or if it is little more, they may send email, and I reply back to email. I don't use WhatsApp. So thus, but then people appreciate that I appreciate them. I'm grateful to them. It's without speaking, and I give classes which devotees who are having time they attend. So I just give them Krishna through these classes. So they are grateful. They express through the text message, and I also say acknowledge it. Yes, good. like that. Yes.
To see how we can make others become grateful. Because from a teacher point of view, the juniors they should be grateful to the seniors because I had heard that bhakti can only begin if one becomes grateful to their seniors.
Yes.
Then is there any process that we can make them to become grateful
The
to
classes like this. And this is theory, and another is in practice. How the seniors deal with younger devotees. They are grateful for younger devotees accepting bhakti. So then the younger devotees understand what gratitude means in life. They learn from the seniors. Any change you want to bring about in life, we need only two things: knowledge and lifestyle. Two examples I'll give. One is of Mahatma Gandhi. He, for Indian India to get independence, he was for non-violence. So he spoke everywhere. No matter what happens, even if we are attacked, we will not respond because non-violence, like that. And will not use foreign clothes, etc. So he introduced charkha, khadi, and he himself was wearing khadi, and he introduced no purchasing of foreign clothes, especially from London. On the other side, we have Netaji. So he gave lifestyle also. He personally taught when attacked and all. He accepted the beatings. He gave knowledge and he showed by lifestyle. Another side we have Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. He was for violence. He said, "ये लातों के भूत है." This British people, they will not listen to all this. You have to attack them. So he talked about violence and he formed Azad Hind Sena. He invited Indian youth, come, join, and joined hands with Germany and attacked on British. Hmm. So he spoke about it, violence, and he also arranged Azad Hind Sena, invited Indian youth, etc. So this is how two things are only required. Anytime you want to bring about change anywhere, you have to speak, that is knowledge, and second is lifestyle. In fact, if you see in Vedic life, it means Sambandha Gyan and Abhideya. Prayojan automatically will be achieved. Sambandha Gyan means we should give the knowledge. Anything, cooking. So we should have classes. Cooking means what? How it is done and all. So that is theory. Then we get into kitchen. And then one senior who's good cook, he shows how chapatis to be made, how the water should be put in the wheat flour and how to mix it nicely and make a dough and take ball, roll it, and then roast it, apply ghee, cover it with the pot or whatever lid. So like that, both things are required. So knowledge should be like we have this class, this theory. Then in life also, the way seniors behave, others behave. So then everybody else, younger ones will pick it, isn't it? So you know,
system as a thing, whether the theory or the
both. One without the other is incomplete. We have no in science. Theory is also there. And laboratory we go and we perform practice, we perform the this thing also, experiment also. One is pure knowledge, pure science, and other is applied science. Both are required. Yes. Any other?
thank you, Guruji, for the class.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for being here to hear the class.
My question was that how to appreciate those who appreciate us. Means many times what happens that someone is thankful towards us, so at that time we are not, we feel awkward or do not know how to appreciate them and how to.
Why not? Because you are not the doer. Krishna acted through you. Krishna has empowered you, no? Always remember you are not powerful, but you are empowered. That means you have power. Power is gifted to you. Just like all of you have given me power. You invited me to Burla Wise, Jagdishwar Mahaprabhu, and you are all present here. And then you have only have given this Vyasasan, high seat. You have given this sound system, and all other facilities. You are given me room. You are giving me prasad. If you don't feed me for last 2 days, and I'm supposed to give class, and I'll sleep on this verses, and I'll feel that this is small place for sleeping. Better I'll sleep there. There is bigger carpet there. So why, what is the problem? People express their gratitude to us. You can say thank you. let us express our, at the end of the class, many places they express gratitude to me. So let us thank His Grace Sundarshyam Prabhu for wonderful class, this, by expressing our gratitude by saying Hare Krishna Mantra. So along with everybody else, I also chant Hare Krishna Mantra because Kirtane Sada Hari, one thing. And second is, I am also grateful to Sundarshyam Prabhu. I am Sundarshyam Das. Sundarshyam Prabhu, who empowered Sundarshyam Das to be able to uh, what you call, bring forth something meaningful. So why not? Don't think, yeah, actually, ना मस्का लग रहा है मुझे अच्छा सा मुझे they are grateful to me. No, they are grateful to Krishna. You are the transparent via medium. So no, Prabhupada said when he was, they sometimes had a challenging question. Swamiji, you are in the renounced order, sannyasi, and we see you are staying in five-star hotel, and you are brought from airport to here in Rolls Royce car. What is this? Prabhupada said, what is this Rolls Royce car? This is only tin shit. You know, they should have brought golden car for me to receive. And all the people were wondering, hey, golden car. In America, we don't have golden car. What is this Swami saying? In India, India is so poorer than America. So Prabhupada would speak such words, they would have, their fuse would blown out. Nothing is visible of the fuse. At least when fuse is blown out, the wire is blown off. Na? You can replace with new wire. Your fuse is only not visible. In one college, university in America, Prabhupada was giving class. One boy stood up, university boy. Swamiji, why are you having that ponytail on your backside? Prabhupada immediately said, why are you that tie hanging around your neck? And then he took the tie like, and he was, what is the use of this tie? It is only hanging anyway. So he was confused. There's no answer. Why is that tie hanging around your neck? Prabhupada said, sit down. He sat down. So like that. So Prabhupada said, I want to see how is my spiritual master's mission received in America, in your country. So Prabhupada was eager to see that they would give so many garlands to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada would walk. Yes. Not that he was proud. He was happy that these all garlands are meant for my spiritual master, not for me. I'm just a representative, just like ambassador, Rajdut. He goes to another country and there he is given such a honor. That parade you might have seen, the soldiers of the country and even the president coming, shaking hand. So he is very happy because that is the respect given to that country, not to him. He's just a receiver on behalf. Like I'm given so much of donation by people. Somebody gives 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, 1 lakh, 1.5 lakhs. And I'm very happy to take it. Not for me. I cannot take 1 rupee also, but for Radha Vrindavan Chandra. So they have so much love for Radha Vrindavan Chandra. So I'm happy like that. And I ask more also. Sometimes people say, for this book, how much to give? I said, give anything from your heart, whatever you feel like. So they say, no, please, you tell something. I tell them anything, minimum 10 crore or more than that also is okay. 10 crore, small book. Even if you individually print that book, it will not cost more than 100 to 100 rupees. Bulk when you print, then it becomes less costly. But even if you just print one copy, just let's take very high class color printout, it will cost 400-500 rupees max. And this Swami is saying, give 100 crore rupees. And it's, but Swamiji, we don't have so much money. Sometimes people say, sell your house and give me that. Because everything is for Krishna only. Sarva dharman parintyajya. I directly say that. Because I am not taking 1 rupee for myself. मर जाओ मिट जाओ मैं न मांगू तन के काज परमार्थ के कारणे मोवे न आवे लाज. I will die, starve, but I will never ask 1 rupee from anyone. But for Lord, I am shameless. I will say, give all your wealth, sell off your property. No problem. Krishna will arrange something for you. Don't worry, give your money. Paramartha ke karane mohe na aave laaj. I am not ashamed at all. So why to worry? I sometimes they give me 2, 3, 4 garland, and I'm very happy. I keep wearing them. That is respect to Prabhupada. They're all those garlands are meant for Prabhupada, but Prabhupada is very merciful to me, and he's allowing me. So okay, Sundarshyam, you keep it. Because you are offering it to me, I don't mind. You can have hundreds of garlands, no problem. Have it. We are not. You understand?
Yes, Suji, but actually what happens that instead of thinking ourselves to be an instrument, we tend to think it ourselves only.
Then you will not get garlands. People will not give you donation of 1-2 lakhs rupees. Some pickpockets will steal your money because you are Maya's agent. You think that you are you are great soul. Then you will be cheated by Maya. You have to act as Krishna's representative
Suji, how to develop that feeling again?
by hearing Acharyavan Purusha Veda, by possessing an Acharya. Be proud that I am servant of Srila Prabhupada and servant of Srila Prabhupada. Hear him, read his books, know what he expects, how to spread Krishna consciousness. And we don't mind. Like Prabhupada was asked if you can be the president of America. Prabhupada said, no, I will be the guru of the president of America. So, like that, my ambition is also all the top leaders in the world, I want to be their guide and tell them, surrender to Krishna. What nonsense, you're suffering so much with all this wealth, this education, all is not giving you happiness at all. Surrender, bow down to Krishna, then you'll be happy. So, we don't, that is not some superiority complex, that is just a humble servant, isn't it? So, like the person who's going to shave your head, he says, bow down, bow down. He's not proud. He's not saying that I am some great soul, so that's why bow down to me. He's saying bow down so that I can shave your head properly. So likewise, we are telling. You understand? Not that I am some great soul, you have to bow down. No, bow down so that I shave your head and you surrender to Krishna with shaved head, cool head, isn't it? Hair you have, then a lot of pressure, heat is generated. Ah, anywhere mirror here and there. Oh, my hair, take a comb, keep. So remove the hair and be cool, cool headed, and that's a sign of surrender.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Ruji,
Hare Krishna.
Ruji, sometimes what happens that devotee over glorifies, over exaggerate that even if you do a small service, Prabhu, you have done so much nice, you're so transcendental, where is the lotus feet, where is it? So
You
he
can say
said,
lotus
lotus feet
feet
are
are
not
not
yet.
yet manifest. The world is not yet agreeing that I have lotus feet. Only you are the one. So keep it to yourself. Because the world is not accepting. Many other people are saying that why are you kicking us with your feet? So they are not saying that my feet are lotus feet. Like that you can tell them in nice language. Yeah. Let people say. People will say. You can say they will say that you are so transcendent. You can say, yeah, there is some dental problem to me. Just yesterday I took appointment of dentist, but actually there is long queue there. I don't know in 10 years I will get appointment or not. So certainly the dental area is in trance. I have transcendental problem. Trance I am not able to imagine whether in this life I will be in trance or not in samadhi. But dental problem is definitely there. So not being in trance, that is one problem, and dental problem. So I am transcendental. Then they will become silent. They will never glorify. Some people glorify me, Oh, you are so wonderful. I say, yeah, bro, very, very nice, very nice. Please say more, please say more, My ears are so eager to hear. Unfortunately, nobody says like that. No, please, please, bro. But they become quiet because nobody does this with them. Everybody says, no, no, bro, please don't say. And I say, no, say it more, And should I give you sound system? Please use sound system. Please declare it all over Burla, all over Odisha, That Sundarshyam Prabhu is so great. He directly come from Golok Vrindavan for the deliverance of entire humanity. Please loudly say it. Unfortunately, I cannot provide a sponsorship for your DJ system, but you please, get it somehow. And please announce it all over Odisha. Sundarshyam Prabhu is such a great soul. He becomes quiet. He's not able to speak one word also. He's stunned. क्या बोला? ऐसा भी बोल सकते हैं क्या? ये तो परंपरा में कभी भी नहीं सुना हमने. ये सुंदर श्याम प्रभु ने एक नया परंपरा खोला है शायद. ये डेविएंट लग रहा है. इसको गुनगुन नहीं करना चाहिए. वो चुप ही हो जाता है। तो आवाज बंद। ठीक है, और कोई? यस।
Sure, sure. Yes,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण।
Krishna. Thus, the gratitude and love are equal, means same or different.
Ahead of gratitude will be love. Prabhupada said, your love for me will be shown by how you cooperate with each other. So cooperation, gratitude is in the mode of goodness. Gratitude is also there in the mode of pure goodness, but basic minimum is in the goodness. So gratitude means you acknowledge, yes, this person has done so many good things for me, or at least one good thing. So I'm grateful to him, and I may serve him. So it is in one sense a kind of give and take. He helped me, I want to help him. But love is beyond that. You see that soul in connection with Krishna. Krishna loves him. And Krishna is in pain because that Jiva is away from Krishna. So let me connect him to Krishna by offering him Krishna's love. So that is ahead. Love is highest. Krishna prem. Prem dhana vina vyartha daridra jivan das kari vetan more deha prema dham. Is highest wealth in the creation. That is heart is involved in love. Here in gratitude, the intelligence is involved. Like we already saw, no? Knowledge. Knowledge has five factors. One of them is gratefulness. So love is far beyond. But love will have great gratitude also in that. But gratitude may not necessarily have love. But there is acknowledgement, recognition, knowledge that yes, this person has done good for me. I should also express it. Yes. Hare Krishna.
Because actually some crisis happening right, in the camp time. So some that time our seniors to help to us, but we are that time we are not angry uh, for the seniors because our mood is that time is not good due to some progress. So how to avoid that and how to do this handle.
On that, we have to chant attentively. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Because yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana sarvair gunestatra samasate suraha. Arava bhaktasya guto mahadgunaha manorathe nasati dhavato gahi. Those who perform unalloyed devotional service to the Lord. Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana. Sarvair gunestatra samasate suraha. All the good qualities of demigods manifest in the person of that, in that body of that person. So thus we'll be very sublime, we'll be grateful, cooperative, and will not become angry. Why should we become angry when seniors extend themselves in the crisis situation? We should be grateful. We should go out of our way and assist them rather than becoming angry on them. How can we become angry? That is foolishness, isn't it? It's like somebody is feeding me food and I bite his fingers only, and he's like, "Ooh," and he's not able to feed you. Who suffers? You only starve then. He's nicely feeding you. Be happy, accept it, and say thank you. On the contrary, if you bite the finger, he is not able to feed you now. So we need to practice bhakti very carefully. Offense may happen. Those who are going out of their way to assist us, and we are becoming angry on them, Krishna will be upset. The devotee doesn't take offense, but Krishna takes offense to his devotees very seriously. यदि वैष्णव अपराध उठे हाथी माता उपाड़े वा चंडे तार सुखे जाए पाता. If you perform Vaishnava aparadh, it is like mad elephant entering in the nicely trimmed garden. Then he will do one of the two. Upade, he will uproot the bhakti lata, that creeper, and then its leaves will dry up. Or chinde, he will keep his foot, then it will break. In that case also the leaves will dry up. Finish. The creeper is dead. So that's why one has to be extremely cautious. Vando moi sabadhana mate. All our seniors, we should take them as our elder brothers. So how in our family, when we were kids, we were fighting with our elder brothers, elder sisters. We did all nonsense. We beat them, shouted on them, kicked them. But as we grow to the age 12, 15, 17, 18, 20, then our gratitude towards elder brother, elder sister keeps increasing. We see that they have contributed so much. They're so nice. So like that, we have to become mature in bhakti, and rather than becoming uh, ungratefully angry on them, we should be gratefully assisting them. So it's a pleasure to have seniors. Those who don't have seniors, they're in a very deadly position. They may fall down. Prabhupada's disciples after Prabhupada left, and they were separately preaching in different areas, and they were not together, all alone. Many yes men, many followers, but no equal, no senior. So many of them had difficulties. They left bhakti. So no, when there is crisis, means dangers in our life, the juniors cannot rescue you. Seniors will not be around. Equals will be there, or some seniors. So we have to know they are our real well wishers. We cannot afford to be angry on them. We have to control our mind and senses. Greatness of a person has to be estimated by his ability to tolerate provoking situation. So I don't know what is that situation by which you got provoked, became angry, but you should be undisturbed. If you are in knowledge, you are undisturbed. If ignorance is there, we become disturbed. So knowledge has to be gained by approaching self-realized pure devotee, spiritual master through pranipat, pariprashna and seva, submission, inquiry and service. Then he imparts knowledge, and then we see things in truth. We don't fall prey to illusion. Yad moha na punar yad यज्ञात्वा न पुनर्मोहम रक्षसी आत्मनो यथा. That 4.35 next verse to तद्विद्धि प्रणिपाते. येन भूतानि अशेषाणि द्रक्ष्यसि आत्मा अतो मय. So you will see all living entities are me, they are mine, they are my parts and parcels. So how can you mistreat them? And that to your seniors. No question.
Another question is, I am confused about that. The Bakasura is already dead in that passage living.
Little Krishna. In scriptures, where is it mentioned? Little Krishna. Bhagavatam, Shweta Shwatarupa, which scriptures mentions Little Krishna? The all effect of movies. Read Krishna book, read Bhagavatam. What is this Little Krishna? And that Bakasur is a brother of Agasur and Putana. This Bakasur is another. He is Rakshasa. That also is Rakshasa only. That Bakasur, this Bakasur, only name. There are how many Sachins in India? That doesn't mean all Sachin. Does that mean all Sachin are one only? How can you be Sachin? Already I have my friend as Sachin. There are thousands of Sachins in India. I told you only second Bakasur. There may be third also. There may be some boy in NIT, I mean, your VSSUT Burla College, whose name is Bakasur. We have not gone to his room, so we are not aware. We are in ignorance. So find out. Anyway, give him's mercy or Krishna's mercy, Prasad. He'll become wonderful devotee. He'll become Bakari Das. Initiated name. Bakari means Krishna, the enemy of Baka demon. His name Bakari. Bakri nahi. Bakari. Bakari. Ari means enemy, killer. Yes. Is it clear? Any other? Yeah. Ask loudly otherwise. Technology is in progress. Very grateful. Okay. You can say thank you to him.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for the lecture. Prabhuji, I want to ask that sometimes we try to show gratitude, but in return we get some hatred. So
We get some hatred from that person.
then in return we get the hatred from that person only.
You are grateful to him, he is hateful to you.
Sometimes it, it feels like that.
Feels is not. You have to know what it is, not what it feels like. Feeling can be anything. We have to know the truth. Anyway, so then what?
So that's
You can get sick clarification. Prabhu, it seems that you are not happy with me. Are you happy with me, Prabhu? Like that you can ask. Then he'll say, no, not at all. Then maybe he's having it. But sometimes he will say, yeah, you said thank you to me. I'm happy with you. Oh, really? Because your perception may be wrong. You felt that he is hateful to you, but not necessarily. Like Prabhupada's one photo was there, very grave, like this one, something like that. So one disciple got that photo and he showed Prabhupada, you are very grave in this photo. Prabhupada said, yes. That was the moment of highest ecstasy in my life. And the disciple was shocked. What? Highest ecstasy? Looks like most miserable period of life. Like some 10 relatives have died. Prabhupada looked very grave, but he was very happy. So Vaishnavera Kriya Mudra Vigyana Bhujaya. You cannot understand the activities of a devotee. It takes one to know one. Can you understand a PhD person? Mhm. You are just in first year or third year or what, final year of engineering. So you can understand something, but you cannot fully understand. You have to be another PhD man to understand him. Because that fellow has gone very deep in technology or whatever field. It takes one to know one. Understood? So don't assume things. Seek clarification. You see, Prabhu, you gave me that service. I rendered it. I'm very grateful to you. I express gratitude. Are you happy? And he may say, yeah, happy. Some people are not very expressive like that. But you may assume that he's having hatred. He may not be having it, isn't it? Like some people say, oh, thank you very much, bro. So kind of you. And some others, thank you. Or they may not even say thank you. Different people have different natures, different. Yeah, how many of you have seen? All people are different only. One is highly excited, thank you. And other is okay. If you give one gulab jamun to devotee, that devotee as if he is going to jump to Golok Vrindavan immediately after eating gulab jamun. By the way, not before. And another devotee gulab jamun, and you take it from his handbag, he's okay. Not so much attached. Different people are different, isn't it? In Marathi, they say Vyakti Titkya Prakriti. As many people, those many natures. Everybody is different. No two people, even the twins are not having same natures. One boy loves blue t-shirt, and the twin brother he likes red. He doesn't like blue. Both are in the same womb for 9 months. Their likings are different. So don't assume. Seek clarification. Get it clarified. Any other? Done? Or somebody has? Nobody has. So we'll end here. Thank you all very much for your kind, patient listening. Srila Prabhupada ki, Samaveta Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Thanks, Sundarshyam Prabhuji. Loudly chanting one time, Hare Krishna Mantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Who did not get Mahaprasad that day I gave, no? When I came here? 1, 2, 3, only 3, 4. Those who got, they are grateful. And those who did not get, they want to be grateful. But they can be grateful only when they receive. Na? Without getting, how can they express gratitude? So, okay, those 4 can come. I'll give them in the room. Others can remember that what they got. sponsor kind of thing, Saudi, and keep saying thank you. Krishna will give you more. You can join Brahmacharya ashram. If you get lot of mamas, if you join, we gave. Before he joined, we gave him once in a year. When I went to Ravarkela again, once he came to temple, daily we are giving. So you also join Brahmacharya ashram. We'll daily give you. Okay. How many of you want daily mamas? Raise your hand. You want not daily? Yeah. So simple. Join Brahmacharya. That is my checkmating line. If you escape that also, I know other ways also.